Let's take a look at automation testing web app application code. Before take a look at look into the code details, we will take a look at the project structure. This will give a high level idea about the project, so it will be easy to understand where things goes and comes out like that. Yeah, so right now we have a lot of directories and then a lot of files in the project root directory. So we will take a look at it actually one by one. So yeah, we will start with requirements.txt. Requirement.txt contains all the dependency modules for this project. So basically you need to install all these modules before running the project. So yeah, we will see how do we deploy it at the end of the uh, section. So yeah, so the readme has a basic instructions to how to deploy this project in the production or in the development environment. So yeah, so the proc file which is only used in the Heroku deployment, this will not be used for any other deployment, so you don't need to worry about it. This db.escalate 3, so this is basically provided by Django admin, like by default. So we are using this default database for now. So the git ignore file is the configuration for the git basically git module. So this will be used what not to push to the git repository. So we have to update with couple of things, start media, and then which we don't need to push it because it will be generated in the server itself. So yeah, we need this for this project. Yeah, so this web platform, this is like project configuration. Basically this contains all the configuration related to the project to run and then maintain it. So we have the urls which has all the urls which will be coming in, and then we have wsj and then ahc. These will be used for used by the application server to run the application. So this setting configuration, it will be used to provide basic information, basic configuration to the application server. We have a different files like development and production, so which we can use this different configuration for the different environment. For production we have to use the production.py, and then for development we will be using this development.py to maintain different configuration for different server. So yeah, so the user application, this directory, this basically a Django application for this project. So this has a user related functions like login, registration, all these basic functions for the users. We have this application, separate application. We have automation testing, which is basically used to create the article and then edit the article and then view the articles for the users and then admins. So we have two other directories, which is this is a template and then the static. In the the templates, we have all the HTMLs related to the project, so which will be used within the views of the Django. The static files actually which will be like css files and then javascript files and then whatever the images which will be used in the html files as an reference or link like that. Okay, yeah, that's all for the layout. So we will take a look at the code in detail in the next section.